Welcome to our relationships, where Arp's new girlfriend decides to get a massive tattoo of his face on her back. Our next Reddit post is from You Throw Away Inked Up. I've been with my girlfriend Kim for a little over 8 months now. We don't live together, but she only lives about a 5-minute walk from me. I would have described the relationship before this week as pretty slow. Neither of us really wanted any big commitments yet, so outside of date nights, Netflix, and occasional hookups, the relationship has been laid back. That was until last weekend. My birthday was on Saturday, and my brother came to town. We were going to have a small party. I invited Kim, obviously, and she seemed really excited. Kim claimed she had spent over a month thinking about what to give me, especially after I surprised her with a pretty expensive present for her birthday. I should have picked up that something was off when she avoided seeing me face to face for about a week before the party, but I chalked it up to other things. Well, Saturday comes, and we're having the party with about 9 people. Kim makes a big show about getting everyone together because she wants to give me her present in front of everyone. And this is where things get wild. For my birthday, Kim got a massive tattoo on her back of my face. Underneath it, in bold text, it says, "Mine forever." The silence in the room was deafening. It didn't help that the tattoo wasn't even finished, just my eyes and part of my nose. I was not ready for this and had to go into the other room just to breathe. During that time, my brother and Kim got into a small fight because he kept calling her crazy. Kim and I have been fighting non-stop since then. She's claiming I completely disrespected her in front of everyone and is now saying I'm some F-boy who never loved her. She's refusing to talk to me unless I, and my brother, apologize for embarrassing her. This is way out of my comfort zone, and I have no clue what to do. My brother is telling me to just break up with her and move on, but I can't bring myself to do it. Before Saturday, I genuinely felt a spark with her. I liked her a lot. But this is just too much. Top comment from you, Mystery Science Loser says, "First of all, that's not even a present. LMAO. And you Pills replies, "The present is that now OP gets to look at himself whenever he's banging her doggy style from this point on. Giddy up." I checked Arp's post history, and unfortunately, he never posted an update. So I guess we just have to assume they're both happily married now, right? I'm a 35-year-old man, and I found a condom wrapper in my wife's car. She's 34. We've been together for about 10 years, married for 6. We have no kids, but we're planning to start trying soon. We're both very active, go to the gym, eat healthy, and are in relatively great shape. My wife is gorgeous with a phenomenal body, while I'd probably rate myself a 5 or 6 out of 10 on the attractiveness scale. I realize that, but our relationship has always been strong. We started off as great friends, realized we were just right for each other, and that developed into true romantic love. The sex was always fantastic, no issues at all. While cleaning the interior of her car, I found an open, empty condom wrapper under the passenger seat. We don't use condoms. She's always been on birth control. My brain went into overdrive, spiraling with stories and scenarios. She spends a lot of time at the gym, 3 hours a day, 4 days a week, so there's plenty of time we're apart. But she's never given me any reason to suspect cheating. Still, I knew I had to confront her. But I was scared. She's my world, and I can't imagine having kids with anyone else. I was afraid everything was about to break. One day later, she came home from the gym at 6:45 like always. I was at the kitchen table, alone. She said hi, kissed me on the lips, and went to take a shower. I'm not gonna lie, I leaned in hard to see if I could smell any cologne, soap, deodorant, sweat, anything. I got nothing. As she showered, I sat there, a ball of anxiety. I almost chickened out. When she came back into the kitchen, wet hair, sweatpants, t-shirt, looking beautiful as always, we sat down. She immediately knew something was wrong and asked me about it. I was shaking, so nervous. I asked, "Have you lent your car to anyone recently?" She said no. "Any passengers in your car the last few weeks?" She paused, then said no. "Has anyone besides you or me been in your car?" Still no. What the hell is going on? I asked to see her phone. She gave me a weird look, slid her phone over without hesitation, and asked again, what the hell is going on? I didn't even touch the phone. Instead, I pulled the condom wrapper out of my pocket and set it on the table. She looked at it, confused. What the hell is that? She asked. I said, it's a condom wrapper. She replied, obviously. What the hell is a condom wrapper doing on our kitchen table? She was getting annoyed. Either she's a fantastic actor, or she genuinely had no idea. I told her I found it under her car seat while cleaning. She looked genuinely dumbfounded. She insisted she had no clue how it got there and asked if I thought it was hers. I said, I don't know, is it? You've got to be kidding me. You think I'm screwing around on you? Are you crazy? What the hell is wrong with you? She picked up her phone and waved it at me. Go through it. Call my sister. Call my friends. I don't know what you want me to say. We sat in awkward silence for a minute. I didn't take my eyes off her. I said, what would you think if the roles were reversed? She admitted she'd probably be suspicious but would give me the benefit of the doubt. She then went through every single day from the last couple of weeks, where she went, who she was with, what she was doing, trying to figure it out. Finally, she remembered that after a work baby shower thing at a restaurant, one of the girls in her office, who couldn't attend, asked her to drop off gifts. They walked to my wife's car, and while her friend was putting the gifts in the backseat, she dropped her purse and its contents spilled all over. That's the only explanation she could come up with. My wife then insisted on calling the friend right then. She put her on speaker. Hey, remember when you dropped your purse in my car? Yeah, why? Are you sure you picked everything up? I think so. Why? Do you and your boyfriend use condoms? Yeah. What brand? Trojans. The exact brand I found. My wife looked straight at me and asked, is it possible there were condoms in her purse when it spilled? Her friend confirmed it was likely. She didn't know why there'd be an empty wrapper, but it wasn't impossible. After the call, my wife looked at me and asked if I still wanted to go through her phone. I said no. Mystery solved, she asked. I literally started crying. I was married to the most amazing woman in the world and had doubted her. She smacked me with a dish towel and said, Jesus Christ. You thought I'd cheat on you. But she admitted she might have reacted the same way if it had been me. She even laughed and said it was kind of cute how jealous and nervous I was. We had wine, went out for dinner, and talked about how excited we were to start trying for a baby. I'm 1,000,000% sure she's telling the truth. I know her voice, her body language, how she acts when she's hiding something, and this wasn't it. I hope no one else ever has to go through this. Thanks for all the well wishes. I'll probably let her read this thread eventually, but not while it's fresh. Plus, she'll definitely roast me for going to Reddit for advice. Our next post is from You Throw Me Way. My ex, Tom, and I had been together for about 4 years. We were extremely happy, or so I thought. We'd been discussing marriage, even looking for a house together, though we weren't living together yet. Everything seemed perfect, no fights, great communication, our families and friends liked each other. It was amazing. Then we went on a vacation, somewhere I'd always dreamed of going. It was Tom's idea, and we both saved up for it. It was a once-in-a-lifetime trip. But after we landed and got home, things got weird. That moment, right at the airport, was the last time I saw him. He said he felt sick and needed rest. I didn't think anything of it. The next day, I tried texting and calling to check on him. Nothing. Finally, after 2.5 days, he texted back, I'm fine, just tired. From there, our communication fell apart. He didn't completely ghost me, he'd send the occasional message and didn't unfriend me on social media. But he stopped responding to calls or texts consistently. I'd go days without hearing from him, then get 1 or 2 texts, and then silence again. What hurt more was that this trickle ghosting happened during New Year's, Valentine's Day, and my birthday. Not even a happy whatever. I felt like I was going insane. I didn't want to talk to anyone about it. I avoided friends, stopped going out, and even started lying to my family about where he was, saying he was busy or sick. After 2 months of this emotional limbo, I finally broke down and reached out to one of his good friends. I didn't know if we were broken up, still together, or if I'd done something wrong. All I wanted was a real answer. Story continues.